Does my breath smell like garlic? Wow, what an event, what an evening. So thankful to the San Jose Sports Commission for honoring all of us here tonight. To be in the presence of not just great athletes, but great educators of the game of sports, the game of life, and just the remarkable lives that they have touched throughout their lives of giving back. What John Carlos gave to us at San Jose State and Speed City, and what he represented in Mexico City, representing the United States of America. What Chris Carver has done for synchronized swimming and the education that she's brought to so many young women and now men in the field. And Manny Hernandez, what you have done in soccer globally has been outstanding and commended. And I'm very humbled to be in your presence here tonight. What's great is that we're all Spartans. We're all blue gold. Growing up in Gilroy, California, right down the road, heard it many a times, playing the Santa Teresa Bulldogs in the PAL playoffs, and hear their players saying, "Hey, there's those garlic pickers from Gilroy." Garlic pickers? Shoot, we're 10-year-old kids. What the heck is a garlic picker? All I know is I play football. I'm here to whoop some ass. No, but we were the undersized, underdog, under everything kids from Gilroy, but we were tough, man. We were tough. When we stepped on that field, we left our presence, and oftentimes, hey, we ran home with that trophy too. But we were fortunate as kids to grow up around just some great people. And I was fortunate as a child. I come from a family of educators. It's not just my dad. My dad was a great junior college football coach at Gavilan Junior College. My Uncle Charlie was a great football coach at De Anza Junior College just down the road. My Uncle Lonnie was a coach at El Camino High School in South San Francisco. And my grandpa, Red Maurice Elder, was a high school football coach who coached my dad before he knew he'd be his son-in-law back at Gilroy High School back in the day. And so growing up in that type of family, around the game of football, but more importantly, around educators like these men were, who inspired youth to achieve, to reach out, to want to expect and demand more out of themselves, to help culture good human beings, kindness, people with respect, and to have a mom like I had, who has endured more than any mom should ever have to go through. The strength and courage that she brought to our family is something that's just irreplaceable and remarkable. Even standing here today as a proud father of 4 and a husband who, unfortunately, my young kids aren't here tonight, and my wife's not here to enjoy this experience with us, but I'm blessed to have that in my life. But to go back to what I grew up with, my family, my parents, my sisters who are with us here tonight, all of my friends and family over here on the other side, it's like a family reunion. But you know what? That's what sports always was to us. As I was growing up as a child and going through some experiences that really challenged and really had me, I think, question God in ways, question my presence on this earth and what I'm here for. Why am I the one that's still here? Having lost a brother and a sister at an early age in my life and going through those sort of tragic situations, but realizing that sports was really an outlet for me. And not only for me, but for my family. It gave us a Saturday afternoon to go and think about something else, to bring our family together, to support what I was doing, whether it was playing Little League baseball, soccer, football, basketball, you name it, they were there. And every weekend was like that. It was like a family reunion. It was something for us to look at and smile about and support and have a positive thought toward. And little did I know that it would ever lead to the accomplishments, the journey that I'd be fortunate enough to experience through my path in life. You know, growing up down there, I think it was more about how could I be the best right now at this given moment? How could I be the best quarterback for this football team? Whether it was for that PAL football team, which I have some ex-teammates here tonight, or that high school football team, or when I left Gilroy High and not being recruited by the major colleges to go and do that for my dad right there at Gavilan Junior College. How could I be the best possible player for that team? How could I be a leader? How can I inspire my teammates? How can I dedicate myself to this craft in order to be the best that I could possibly be? Yeah, I had idols. Joe Montana was my idol. John Elway was my idol, watching him at Stanford. All these guys that came through this Bay Area. Ken Stabler, the Snake, watching him. Jim Plunkett. Steve Young eventually. We had some great quarterbacks that came through that I was able to watch and that I was able to try to emulate on a Saturday afternoon, on a Sunday afternoon out in the park. And I do my best to be those guys. And I remember writing an autobiography in 4th grade saying, someday I'm going to be an NFL quarterback. Well, I wasn't Nostradamus by any means, but I guess I was a foreseen side of the future in the sense of if you're determined, if you have a certain drive, a certain dedication, a certain work ethic within yourself, no matter what it is you set yourself out to accomplish, you can accomplish it. You can climb that mountain. I've often said I'm not necessarily a quarterback, I'm a mountain climber. I look for the next highest mountain, I want to climb it. I want to battle, I want to fight, I want to scratch, and I want to claw. I want to work my way to the top, no matter what it takes. And I want to do it with integrity. I want to do it with a sense of durability, a sense of presence, a sense of respect for the game and for my competition. You know, I'm in the coaching world now, and I'm learning what the coaching side is all about. But one thing that I've always been grateful for is having great coaches around me, great educators around me. And to watch a guy like my father inspire and bring out the best in young people to help them get an advantage in life or to have an opportunity in life was something that was irreplaceable. I wouldn't be here today standing in front of you if it wasn't for the strength of my family, the strength and the courage of my mom and dad, and what my extended family has meant to me in helping me to just deliver every single day that I step foot into life. You know, there's something that I've read recently, and it just kind of is something that I share with my fellow now players that I coach, and it's really what exemplifies, I think, me in a lot of ways. Because I wasn't that biggest guy. I didn't have the strongest arm. I wasn't the fastest guy, so to speak. But I don't think anybody could ever measure your heart or your will. And when you have something as big as what I have inside of me, it's tough to hold you back. Why do I succeed? I succeed because I am willing to do the things you are not. I will fight against the odds. I will sacrifice. I am not shackled by fear, insecurity, or doubt. I feel those emotions, drink them in, and then swallow them away to the blackness of hell. I am motivated by accomplishment, not pride. Pride consumes the weak, kills their heart from within. If I fall, I will get up. If I am beaten, I will return. I will never stop getting better. I will never give up, ever. That is why I succeed. That is something that I feel in the sense of how you want to drive yourself, how you want to dedicate yourself in life, how you want to leave a presence on someone and their life. I feel is all within us personally. It's all the power that we have within ourselves. It's a matter of how we share it. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you'll need for tomorrow. I feel like we can all touch each other. We can all be a positive presence. I feel like I have been blessed by so many great athletes that are in this room, athletes outside of this room, educators within this room, educators outside of this room. I'm honored to represent Santa Clara County, San Jose State Spartans, the community of Gilroy, the Galvin College Rams, the Gilroy High Mustangs, and all those people in the South Bay. John, you talk about San Jose was a one-horse town. Well, Gilroy must have been a one-legged town, man, because, hey, I'm telling you what, you talk about people that have been hardworking and dedicated and just working the fields throughout their lives, and being a half Mexicano right here standing in front of you, and knowing that my grandparents came from Mexico and worked the fields, and that's where my dad and our ancestors gained a certain love and admiration for just being here on the land of the United States and working and grinding and battling and dedicating themselves to helping us put food on our tables, helping us have a better life, all those things that have brought it together tonight. And I appreciate all of your support, the San Jose Sports Commission, the Hall of Fame. Thank you for the induction. I'm honored, and it's a thrill to be here tonight. Thank you very much.